What's up, you guys? It's your boy, the Kryptonian Saiyan here, bringing you a review for One Piece Chapter 43. This chapter is called Sanji, and appropriately so, because this dude Sanji is the main star of the chapter, man. And just to say something, I see a lot of myself in Sanji, and this is the first time I've really been able to say this about, a One Piece character. One of you guys called it in the comment section, man. Like, a big part of the reason why I was focusing on the parallels between Usopp and Kaya is like I have like my post breakup stuff I'm kind of dealing with, so good observation on that end. But like Sanji, I can definitely relate to him, man. And before I get into that, this chapter was a setup chapter, and I didn't mind it, obviously for personal reasons, because one of my jobs is I am a manager at an event center, right? And when we do like weddings and different parties and all this stuff, like I have done what Sanji did in this chapter, which is get smart with the people who are kind of, being obnoxious and flirt with women. And easy picking. Sanji is on a cruise ship. There's nothing more romantic and mood setting than being on a cruise ship and being out at sea. So when he says stuff like, you should come to my private cellar to taste some wine, very smooth right there, especially after, he out at Iron Fist Fullbody, the lieutenant, he basically, made him look like an idiot. And I've done that at weddings, man. Like, weddings, easy pickings. There's a lot of single women there, and it's emotional. You take care of the atmosphere. And I don't know if you guys know anybody who has worked into the service industry, but Sanji's reaction is what a lot of people want to do. Like, if you've worked in service, or you know somebody that's working in service or has worked, you get people like that who literally make those types of faces. They say waiter, and just the way he's looking, you know that he's making fun of him. Like, he's trying to give him a hard time. And Sanji even tells him, like, hey, I told you I'm not a waiter. And it's because he has a title. And I can definitely relate to that because, again, like, I've been a manager. Well, I am a manager there. And I've had to go out and help serve tables because either we were short-handed or it was a big event and my staff was running too slow, so I had to get out there. And I had people talk down on me because they thought, oh, he's just a regular waiter. Not understanding their customer service issues, or they come to me just like how they're coming to Sanji if there's something wrong with the food, because he's basically the cook in charge right now because the head cook is injured. And Sanji right here, man, like, oh my god, sorry guys. Sanji right here, he says, what's that fly doing in the soup? And he's got that smart ass mouth. He says, forgive me, sir. It's hard to tell, but it appears that he's doing the backstroke. That shit right there, man. Smart ass. I love that. So let's just backtrack now. All that's out of the way, right? This chapter was pretty interesting because you have Johnny and Yasaku. I remember you guys were telling me in the comment section how to pronounce this. So you have those two, and they're saying Brother Nami, Brother Luffy, Brother Zoro, Brother Usopp, and Nami's like, why are they calling me brother? And you can tell that she's irked, right? That was kind of nice to see that, but basically they end up running across this Marine ship. And that's when we get introduced to Lieutenant Iron Fist Fullbody. And he's got this pretty cool design, man. When I first saw him, I didn't think right away that he was going to be a prick. But just looking at him, like, God, sorry, man. I got like a new setup in my recording studio. But right there, he's got the look like brass knuckles on his fist. Oh man, like I was just kind of looking at that, man, and I was just like, all right, he's gonna be the villain for this arc. That's what I was thinking, right? Obviously not the case, because this dude right here, Sanji fodderizes him at the end of the chapter, man. Like, not even trying. So maybe it's gonna be Sanji who's gonna be the villain for this. But the cool thing about this is he's like, hey, I don't recognize you guys. You're probably amateur pirates. What's going on here? And Luffy's like, I'm the captain. When he asked for the captain, right? And Luffy's like, we just made the pirate flag 2 days ago. And that's when he says, if I see you again, it's going down, right? And his two-faced ass, he basically tells his first mate or the second in charge on his ship to shoot down Luffy's ship, right? And I was like, oh man, okay, what's gonna happen now? And that's when Luffy uses the, I believe it was the Gum Gum balloon. Checking real quick. Yeah, he uses the Gum Gum balloon and he stretches out and he shoots that damn cannonball back. And I thought he was gonna shoot it back at the Navy ship. And when I read that, I was just like, Luffy, if you hit this ship, you're gonna cause a lot of shit. But you're gonna like go from the bottom of my character list to right to the top. Because he'd be an agent of chaos. I could see Luffy doing some shit like that. You know, but he ends up hitting the damn cruise ship that Sanji's working on. And you get this funny little scene where Luffy meets the head chef. And the head chef has, the leg problem. Like the leg is, wooden. And I'm wondering on that, are these people on these ships, like the sea ships or whatnot, like the one that Sanji's working on, are they former pirates? Because that's the only way I could think that he would lose his leg unless pirates got unruly and said, shiver me timber, bitches, and cut his leg off or something because they didn't have enough beer. You saw it happen with Shanks in the first chapter. So maybe something like that happened. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't spoil, but just let me know if I got the right idea for this. But what I found really interesting was Luffy, when he meets the guy, Luffy is making this face. He's thinking, oh my God, did I do that to your leg? And like I said, it's just hilarious, man. Like the way that Luffy is looking. Like right there, like you have, the idiot shonen protagonist, you expect it, but at the same time, with Luffy, you can tell that this was genuine. And I mean, I give a discount to this. This doesn't feel like this is forced humor. It comes off very naturally. But like I said, the chapter ends off with Sanji. Like I said, he fodderizes the guy. Look at that, man. Look at that panel. But it looks like that's like blood kind of coming from the nose because his head's tilted back. It's getting all over his suit. Oh man, Sanji, and he's smoking a cigarette too. Total badass. Total badass, man. Like, I'm gonna have to, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to think about Sanji, man. So my chapter question for you guys is gonna be precisely that. What did you think of Sanji when you first saw him? What did you think? Because I've got mixed reactions right now, man. I can personally relate to him, so I like him. But at the same time, I don't know whether he's a villain, if he's going to be next member of Luffy's crew. I don't know. So tell me what you guys thought when you first experienced this. But that's it for this chapter review, though. If you liked anything I had to say, make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, and share. I greatly appreciate it. That's it. Thanks.